Another Miami Marlins baseball player has tested positive for COVID-19, bringing the total now to 16 players. Part of the Marlins team is now sequestered in Jupiter, quietly working out. And WPTV News Channel 5's Matt SCZESNY finds out how the players here are staying healthy.
On an empty grassy lot across the street from Roger Dean Stadium, Marlins pitcher Josh Smith went through his workout and wondered what will happen next.
Nobody really knows what's happening, what's gonna happen, what has happened is so crazy.
Smith says he was not part of the team that traveled to Philadelphia, where several Marlins players tested positive for COVID. Instead, he is one of about 30 players now huddled in Jupiter, according to Marlins insider and podcaster Craig Mish.
As of each day, all of those Marlins had tested negative for COVID-19.
And as he works to gain a spot when the Marlins start playing next week, Smith confirms he's been testing negative for COVID.
It was every other day, and then once their outbreak happened, we got tested every day for a few days.
Right.
And so we're just kind of waiting on results.
Infectious disease specialist Dr. Larry Bush of Wellington says what happened to the Marlins is now a lesson for all athletes.
I think the first thing I would recommend is to limit the exposure and therefore really distance, not just when they're on the field, obviously, but when they're in the clubhouse or when they're in the hotel rooms.
Which is why Josh Smith says the Marlins don't want him going out anywhere.
Personally, if I do order out, it's just Uber Eats. They drop it at my door, and that's it. I don't come in contact with anybody.
And we stayed a good distance away from him when talking with him. Again, it appears all the players here are remaining healthy. The Marlins players who have tested positive for COVID-19, according to the team's social media accounts, remain in Philadelphia while the team figures out its next move. In Jupiter, Matt SCZESNY, WPTV News Channel 5.